What's the chow, Chinchows? LanturnJoe here, and welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Sacred Gold Egglocke. In the last episode, we didn't actually get any progress done in the amount of gyms or anything like that. It was just a bonus episode which helped us catch some of the event Pokemon in this game. We caught Rotom and we caught the Lapras as well. But in today's episode, we are going to be taking down Spiritomb, and then we will be getting on and hopefully advancing onto Olivine City. That is the plan. I will go... After encountering Spiritomb, I will go back to Olivine. I will go back to Qotd City off screen, and we will advance onto Olivine City. That is the plan for today's episode. So we are right here in Azalea Town, right at the Slowpoke's well, and we are about to take on Spiritomb. Do you want to throw the odd keystone into the well? Joe threw the odd keystone into the well. Okie dokie. So, if we throw the odd keystone into the well, we interact with Spiritomb. And again, Spiritomb is an event legendary, so that's really cool. We get to run into another event legendary, just like... Ooh, not bad. I can't do any more damage to it, but that's just put it right into catching range. Please get in my ball straight away. 1, 2, 3. Brilliant! Spiritomb listened to me and got in my ball straight away. Not bad, Spiritomb. Spiritomb, the forbidden Pokemon. It was formed utilizing 108 spirits. It has been bound to the odd keystone to keep it from doing any mischief. Okay. But there we go. We have Spiritomb. Not bad. That's a fantastic start to this episode. So, team preview as a... Well, let's have a look at the team then. Professor is level 39 with the moves Tackle, Signal Beam, Recover and Psybeam. Spooner is level 36 with Psycho Cut, Psybeam, Reflect and Recover. And I'll have to think about evolving him sometime soon. Natsu is level 38 with Blaze Kick, Moth Punch, Flame Wheel and Close Combat. Elmer is level 36 with Headbutt, Body Slam, Ice Shard and Head Smash. Toomey is level 37 with the moves Feint Attack, Recover, Shadow Sneak and Cut. And Criminal is level 38 with Signal Beam, Psybeam, Shockwave and Surf. And that is the team rather quickly. But we're all the way in Azalea Town. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause the recording right here after I've healed, and then I'm going to meet you guys back in Qotd City where we are going to start to adventure on and finally get back on with some story. Because, well, basically, we've been doing this for the past 2 episodes, so it's about time we got back on with some story. Now, the last episode, of course, was 15B. This is going to be actually officially episode 16, so I will see you guys in a couple of seconds. Okie dokie, guys, we are back. And we are going to go on. Oh, there's an odd clown here. I know one person who doesn't like clowns, but we don't need to talk about that right now. What makes slow Pokemon move quicker than quick Pokemon? Why Trick Room, of course. TM92. Not bad. We have Trick Room, which I'm not going to use because I'm not competitively battling a Pokemon. Although, of course, it's not that bad. Hey, Stephen, what are you doing here? We're about a couple of days from seeing each other. Actually, by now, the Let's Play of my Pokemon Sacred the Let's Play of my Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Nuzlocke demo might have even started by now, because I've been book recording quite a bit. You wouldn't happen to be Joe, would you? Ah, sorry, I should introduce myself. My name is Stephen. I'm the champion of the Hoenn region. Cynthia told me about a young trainer who seemed different from the rest. I can see now she meant what she meant, Vincent? Immediately. Ahem. Do you remember the story about the legendary trainer Cynthia told you? Another part of that story includes the collection of special plates. Items that resonate with the Pokemon god, Arceus. It is said there are 16 in total, 17 now. And they are scattered about the place. Both the Kanto and Johto regions as well, and as far as the far north. Each plate represents a different element, such as steel, water, fire, electric. They can be found anywhere in the modern age. They could possibly even be held by enthusiasts, or buried somewhere around, in the ground. Or just picked up by random people. In fact, I wouldn't be surprised if one of them ended up in the bin of a research lab. How do I know this? That these plates exist? Because I've located one of these plates. This is the iron plate, but plate that represents the element of steel. I'd like to leave it with your capable hands. However, you can give it to a Pokemon that can boost some of their steel-type moves as well. It might be helpful. Here, don't drop it. It's rather heavy. And we obtained the iron plate. You should try looking everywhere for the rest of these plates. You might even be able to help. True for legend true. Oh, it was nice meeting you, but until we cross paths again, this is goodbye. Bye, Stephen. See you in a couple of days. I don't know if that's like spoilers, but yeah, I am doing the demo of Pokemon Alpha Sapphire Omega Ruby on this channel when it comes out, and when I am able to get it. So hopefully I'm able to get it soon, and because I don't know if my game will have a copy of it. I hope my local game shop will have a copy of it when it comes out on the day, because I have to make a special half-an-hour bus ride to the place, so hopefully they will have a copy of this. Otherwise, I'm going to be annoyed. But question of the day for today's episode. Let me know in the comment section, what is your favourite type? Let me know in the comment section, what is your favourite type? That's what I wanted today. My favourite type is Fire type. I am a huge Fire type trainer. I really do love the Fire type. Despite Lanturn being my favourite Pokemon and Lanturn not being a Fire type Pokemon, I really do love Fire types. It is one of my favourite types of all time. So much so I have done a mono-type run of Pokemon Gold where I only caught Fire-type Pokemon, and I did actually pretty well with it, despite the fact that I only caught Fire-type Pokemon. So, you know, mono-type runs aren't bad. I can do them. Oh, you want to learn Discharge? I kind of want you to learn Discharge. That's a move I want on Criminal too, though. So thank you, Professor, for learning that, and Quagsire. Well, I don't really have anything to go into against Quagsire, and Professor, you're not really helpful to me at this moment in time with Quagsire on the field. I guess Cut, since Cut is Grass-type move in this game, so let's use that. I don't like the fact that you're using Amnesia, but Cut is physical, so this should do plenty of damage to you. Oh, it didn't kill. I thought it might. I quite tell it didn't do that much damage though. It almost killed. Okay, we beat Sailor Harry. Not bad. Okay, so our encounter for this route is a Voltorb. Level 26. I'm not exactly sure what I can do to this Voltorb, so I might try and see if I can throw a Pokeball at it off the bat, and then I'll start seeing what I can do to this Voltorb, because I don't really know what I can do to it. Okay, I'm going to go try and see what I can do to it. I don't like you screeching me. That's annoying, especially since Explosion is a physical attack. Let's go for the discharge. See, ooh, you put up a light screen. That sort of means discharge might not do that much damage to you, which would be cool. No, it didn't do that much damage to you, but it did paralyze. That's cool. Okay, I think I've done all the damage I can do to you. I mean, I may be created to do another discharge that might do a bit more damage to you. But hopefully just catch off this one. There we go, we got the Volt Orb. Not bad. We got the Volt Orb. We got quite a haul of Pokemon now to hatch into Pokemon. I might have to do a special episode where we only hatch Pokemon. Oh! What you're holding there is what they call a Pokédex. I haven't seen one of those in ages. My name is Bulba. I used to run the Safari Zone in Future City, but it's becoming out of date with new entertainment options coming out. So I decided to go overseas and learn the newest techniques and make the state-of-the-art Safari Zone in Wood City. It may be a coincidence that we are chatting. Why don't we register each other in our Pokemon Gears? I'll give you a call once the Safari Zone is open, so you can go there before anyone else. Okay, so we registered Bulba in our Pokegear. I don't know. I mean, yeah, sure, I'll be able to do the Safari Zone. Of course, the Safari Zone, I have my own special rules for the Safari Zone, so that's pretty cool. But I get to use my own special rules for the Safari Zone. If you don't know what my special rules are for the Safari Zone, I think this is a new route. But I will check my Pokegear before I go and catch a Pokemon. Yep, this is Route 39, that's Route 38. Okie dokie. Plus we know where Entei and Raikou are. I did run into Raikou during the last episode. I was a little worried I wasn't going to get away from it, but you know, we're only one level behind him at this moment in time, which is cool. A Mankey! Can I do anything to this Mankey? Okay, so he traced Vital Spirit. Can I Signal Beam use? Signal Beam is a bug type move. Does it do that much damage to... oh, it doesn't. Okay, so Seismic Toss is equivalent to level. Despite the fact that it is super effective against me, it's not exactly fighting type. So that's pretty cool. Please get my balls, Mankey. 1, 2, 3. Yay! We caught the Mankey! Not bad, we have so many hatches now. Not bad. You know what I will do? I'm going to devote an entire episode to hatching. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do that. I don't know when I'll be doing it, but I will devote an entire episode to hatching Pokemon because we've got so many to hatch now. Or I might even do a hatching montage or something like that. We'll see. You might have to let me know in the comment section what we'll do about all these hatches we got. You again? There's no need to be alert. I don't bother with wimps like you. Speaking of weaklings, this city's gym leader isn't here. She's supposedly taking care of a sick Pokemon in the lighthouse. Oh, boo-hoo. Just let sick Pokemon go. A Pokemon that can't battle is worthless. Why don't you go and train in the lighthouse? Who knows? You might be able to make a better trainer. Alright, cool beans. Cool beans. I really need to stop saying that. It's not that it's like an annoying saying or anything like that, it's just that it's not me, you know? I'm not used to saying things like that, so I don't think I should be saying things like that. It's just that's what usually the person I'm imitating does. No, that's one of the catchphrases, so... That's what I will say when I refer to her. Okie dokie. So we are here in Olivine City. I guess we can go and take down some of the lighthouse because I don't really feel like I don't really know what to do. I really like to save the lighthouse for a grinding session because it's like. Okay, so you give me a moonstone, not bad. Okay, so where do I get the good rod then? I actually don't know where to get the good rod in this game, because I should be able to get the good rod. Yeah, so I don't know where to get the good rod. I was hoping that I'd get the good rod because I really want the good rod. Because I have the old rod, I don't want the good rod now, because usually that's where you get it in the city. In Olivine Cities, where you usually get the good rod. Hey, Faulkner! Glittering lighthouse reminds me a lot of Sunny Shore City. Oh hi, you must be a trainer that comes from Johto, huh? There's something about you that reminds me of someone I used to know, who once recharged my passion for battling. It's a shame you aren't challenging the Sinnoh Leagues. And yet you somehow cheered me up, so let me give you this as a gift. Let me give you this gift as a thanks. TM73, that's Thunderwave, not bad. Are all the gym leaders Sinnoh here? Because I saw Fantina in the mart of A.K.A. City. She gave me Will-O-Wisp as TM, so maybe all the gym leaders from Sinnoh are around here somewhere. Because I know where Maylene is. Maylene's usually in this game in the other region in Kanto. She's usually in I think it's like Celadon. That's it, Celadon City. She's taking part in an eating contest in Celadon City. Usually, that's what Maylene's doing. And then of course, if I remember correctly, Crash awakes in the mart of Celadon City. But maybe the rest of them are here too. Because we've already run into Gardenia, the less said about Gardenia, the better, now we see that. Even Arcanine? Wow, that's powerful. Go, Criminal. Yeah, so the less said about Gardenia, the better, but we've run into, I think that's 3. Yeah, it's 3 of the Sinnoh gym leaders at this moment in time. Maybe the other ones are around here somewhere too. I'm guessing Rourke would be around the ruins of Howth. And, I don't know where the rest of them would be, actually. But if they are here, it would be really cool to find them. Really? Have I got glitched up sprites again? There we go. I don't know how far into here we'll get. I might have to do this off screen as the rest of the episode, as part of the next episode. So I might have to do a catching and hatching montage in the next episode, sort of, so I can get through this place. You know, a little bit of a grind. It's not really grinding because I won't have my codes on, because I don't feel like I need to grind at this moment in time. I only want to grind right before we have a gym leader match, which sadly we're not going to be having a gym leader match for a bit, because our next gym leader is in Seaonwood, which is quite far away for the moment in time. And then there's a whole event before we see Jasmine, before we face Jasmine in a match. And then, of course, there's the whole Team Rocket event before we face Price. And then there's lots of Team Rocket events before we face, Claire, really. So we got a lot of events before we take down the next gym leader, so I really don't know if I actually want to go. I'm going to try and keep this episode going for a bit. Yeah, we'll try and keep this episode going for a bit. We're so close to reaching. If you're a Drought Ninetales, I'm going to be annoyed. So you're a Flash Fire Ninetales, okay. Yeah, so we're so close to reaching Jasmine now, so I'm going to try and keep this episode going until we reach Jasmine. Then I'll end the episode as soon as we reach Jasmine. Thank God you're not going for a Solar Beam. That would be really annoying, because I don't... Ninetales can learn Solar Beam, and I don't like the fact they can learn Solar Beam. But it's not a bad Pokemon. It's not a bad Pokemon in the slightest. I do love Ninetales and Vulpix, but you know, it's just really annoying they can learn Grass-type moves so they can be super effective against the Pokemon that are effective against them, like, for example, Lanturn here. Stop buying items with my money, Mum. Ooh, TM47 Steel Wing. Not bad. If I remember correctly, there's a rare candy on the other side, right here. Okay, so we have a rare candy. Which means we are allowed to give ourselves one legitimate level, because that's how Egglocks work. If you find a rare candy on the ground, you are allowed to use it, but you have to use it immediately. So, let's give... Well, let's give Spooner a level. That's okay, let's give Spooner a level. You know what? I'm actually going to let Spooner battle at this moment in time, because the Professor's level 40, he doesn't need to be out right now. I'm going to have to figure out what I can do to make Spooner evolve. Because I actually don't know what I'm going to do it. Because I know that it's an in-game trade that I need to do in order to do the trades, but I have to actually do it, and I don't know if you guys would allow me to do it. Because I know it technically means I have to go and catch another catch a Pokemon on a route I've already caught a Pokemon on, which sort of is against the rules of a Nuzlocke. But if it's to help it evolve another Pokemon, I say it was fair game. But I don't know what you guys said. Let me know in the comment section what you think. Or, you know, should we have a Kadabra forever, or should we attempt to try and evolve Kadabra? Because it's trade evolution. Let me know in the comment section down below what you think of the whole situation. Because, you know, it'd be interesting to know what you think. Trade evolution is a thing, and I need to do something about the trade evolution that's going to happen here. Because Kadabra's the only person on our team which actually hasn't evolved yet, and I really wanted to evolve. I mean, Porygon hasn't evolved yet, but I do have the upgrade in my bag, so I can I can evolve Porygon anytime I want. Which also reminds me, when should we which is another question I need to ask you guys. When should we evolve Porygon? That would be an interesting thing to know, because I don't know when to do it just yet. We could evolve Porygon into a Porygon 2. We don't have a Duvius Disc, so we can't get a Porygon Z yet. Or Porygon Z, as it's called in my country. We can't get a Porygon Z yet, but when we do a Duvius Disc, I will use it. But for now, when should we evolve it into a Porygon 2? Let me know. That's another thing you can let me know in the comment section. You know, give me a range of levels where they are right now. For example, let's say level 45, for example. If Porygon can reach level 45, I'm hoping you don't say 45 because it's quite far away. It's only like 5 levels. But I'm just saying, if Porygon can reach level 45 without grinding it up for a gym, then maybe it deserves to evolve. Okay, so you're not going to turn, so I have to face you. But I think you're like the last trainer I actually have to face. Which is good for me. You have a Politoed. I don't like Politoads because they're powerful and they carry Perish Song. I don't want to deal with Perish Song right now. See what I mean about Perish Song? I'm not perishing today. This is not happening. Spooner is not perishing today. Spooner is too powerful to perish. That's a really cheap tactic, though, isn't it? It's to pull a Perish Song out and then decide to switch out. So that's a very, very cheap tactic. If that won you a battle, that's a very cheap tactic. Anyway, we've just run into Jasmine. This Pokemon always kept the sea lit at night. But it suddenly got sick. It's gasping for air. I understand there's a wonderful pharmacy in Cianwood City. But it's across the sea and I can't leave Ampy unattended. May I ask you to go and get the medicine for me? Okie dokie. That's what I will do. Just in case you guys didn't know, I actually really fancy Jasmine. I really love Jasmine. I think she's probably like one of the most beautiful gym leaders in the entire Pokemon series. I don't understand why I feel like this, but I've always felt like this ever since I was a child and I used to watch the Pokemon anime. I actually really did fancy Jasmine back then, and to this day I still do fancy Jasmine. But this is where I'm going to choose to end today's episode. So in today's episode, we caught Spiritomb. We also made it all the way here to Olivine City and we took down the Lighthouse. But in the next episode, we are going to start making our way to Cianwood City, and possibly in the next few episodes we'll be taking on the gym right there in Cianwood City. But if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like, comment and subscribe. Answer today's question of the day, which of course is, what is your favourite type? Let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, I'm LanturnJoe and I am out. See you again.